Los Angeles shimmered under the summer sun, its iconic skyline standing tall and proud against the clear blue sky. The city, known for its glitz and glamour, was basking in the golden glow of a perfect summer day. Palm trees swayed in the gentle breeze, their fronds dancing gracefully against the backdrop of an endless azure sky. These trees, symbols of the city's laid-back vibe, whispered tales of countless dreams and aspirations. It was a city of dreams, a vibrant tapestry of cultures and communities. People from all walks of life, from every corner of the globe converged here, adding their unique threads to the rich fabric of Los Angeles. Festivals celebrated diversity, and the streets buzzed with the energy of 1,000 different stories. But on this day, the air turned acrid, a sharp contrast to the usual sweet scent of blooming flowers and ocean breeze. A thick, choking smoke began to fill the air, casting a sinister haze over the city. Smoke blotted out the sun, turning day into an eerie twilight. The once bright and cheerful sky was now darkened, shrouded in ominous clouds of smoke that seemed to suffocate the very life out of the city. A wildfire raged in the canyons, fueled by dry winds that whipped the flames into a frenzy. The fire spread rapidly, consuming everything in its path with a ferocious hunger. Fear gripped the city as flames licked at its edges, a hungry beast threatening to devour all in its path. The once distant threat was now dangerously close, and the city held its breath in collective anxiety. The fire moved fast, too fast. It raced through the dry brush, leaping from one patch of vegetation to another with terrifying speed. Time seemed to blur as the flames advanced relentlessly. It jumped highways and devoured hillsides, showing no mercy. The fire's insatiable appetite knew no bounds, and it seemed unstoppable as it tore through the landscape. Residents scrambled, gathering their precious belongings, their faces etched with worry and fear. In the chaos, there was a sense of urgency, a desperate need to escape the encroaching inferno. The sky, once blue, was now a canvas of orange and black, painted by the smoke and flames. The dramatic sunset, usually a time of beauty and reflection, was obscured by the wildfire's destructive force. The City of Angels was under siege, its beauty marred by the relentless fire. The skyline, once a symbol of hope and opportunity, now stood as a stark reminder of nature's fury and the fragility of human endeavors. Nestled on a hillside overlooking the bustling city below stood Masjid al-Haya, a sanctuary of tranquility amidst the chaos. Bathed in the warm, golden glow of the setting sun, it was more than just a building. It was a beacon of peace and hope for all who saw it. Its minarets, tall and majestic, reached for the heavens, standing as a symbol of unwavering faith and resilience through the ages. For the Muslim community, Masjid al-Haya was more than a place of worship. It was their spiritual home, a sanctuary where they found solace and strength in prayer. Inside its cool, serene halls, the faithful gathered, their hearts and minds united in devotion and reflection. They came to pray, to find comfort, and to connect with something larger than themselves. It was a place where worries were set aside and peace was found. The mosque welcomed everyone with open arms, immigrants and locals, young and old, all united in their faith and shared humanity. But on this particular day, a different kind of urgency filled the air. The usual calm was replaced with a sense of unease as people gathered urgently at the mosque's entrance, their faces etched with concern. Community leaders huddled together, discussing in hushed tones, their expressions serious and worried. Something significant was unfolding, and everyone could feel the weight of the moment. Even the children, usually seen playing near the mosque, sensed the change in atmosphere. Families arrived, looking towards the mosque with a mix of hope and apprehension. As the sun set, casting a peaceful glow over the mosque, the community stood together, united in their faith and ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. In that moment, the mosque was not just a building, it was a symbol of their collective strength, a haven on the hillside where faith and resilience shone brightly. Ahmad, the young muezzin, watched in horror as the fire crept closer. His heart pounded in his chest, a drumbeat of fear. He had a duty to his faith, to his community, but how could he call the faithful to prayer with the world burning around them? Ahmad's fingers tightened around his prayer beads. He looked to the sky, choked with smoke, then back at the flames licking closer. His faith, tested like never before. He knew he had to act, to find the strength within himself. The safety of his community depended on it. Panic surged through the streets. Families fled their homes, carrying what they could. The air crackled with fear and the smell of burning wood. Their sanctuary, their safe haven, was Masjid al-Haya. They streamed towards it, seeking solace within its walls. The mosque quickly overflowed. Fear hung heavy in the air, a suffocating blanket. Children clung to their mothers, their eyes wide with terror. The elderly sat stoic, their faces etched with worry, whispering prayers under their breath. They looked to Ahmad, their young muezzin, for guidance. Section 5. The Call to Prayer, a Call to Heart. Ahmad took a deep breath, the weight of responsibility heavy on his shoulders. The world around him seemed to be crumbling, and the air was thick with tension and fear. He could feel the collective anxiety of his community, each person grappling with their own worries and uncertainties. Ahmad knew that in times like these, a leader must rise, someone who could offer solace and strength. He knew he had to do something, to offer comfort in the face of fear. The faces of his neighbors, friends, and family flashed through his mind, each one a reminder of the lives that depended on his actions. He couldn't let them down. He couldn't let fear take over. Ahmad's resolve hardened, and he knew what he had to do. He climbed the minaret, the steps familiar beneath his feet. Each step was a journey through his memories, recalling the countless times he had ascended these stairs to call the faithful to prayer. But today was different. Today his call would carry a weight it had never borne before. The higher he climbed, the more determined he became. Looking out at the inferno, he made a decision. The city below was shrouded in smoke and chaos, but amidst the turmoil, Ahmad saw the potential for unity and hope. He knew that his voice could be the beacon that guided his community through the darkness. He had to be strong for them. He would call the Adhan, the Islamic call to prayer, a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. The Adhan was more than just a call to prayer. It was a call to the heart, a reminder of faith and resilience. Ahmad's hands trembled slightly as he prepared, but his heart was steadfast. He knew the power of the words he was about to utter. His voice, strong and clear, rose above the roar of the flames. The words of the Adhan flowed from his lips with a strength that surprised even him. Each syllable was a testament to his faith, a declaration that no matter how dire the circumstances, their spirit would not be broken. His voice cut through the chaos, a melody of hope and determination. It echoed through the smoke-filled air, a melody of faith and resilience. The sound waves seemed to carry with them a sense of peace, a promise that they would endure. The Adhan was a lifeline, a connection to something greater than the fear and uncertainty that gripped the city. It was a reminder that they were not alone, that their faith would see them through. The Adhan, usually a call to prayer, was now a call to unity, a reminder that they were not alone. People began to gather, drawn by the familiar and comforting sound. Faces that had been etched with worry now showed signs of hope. The community, once scattered and fearful, began to come together, united by the call that Ahmad had made. It was a powerful moment, a testament to the strength of their shared faith. Inside the mosque, a sense of calm settled over the frightened faces. The power of the Adhan had worked its magic, transforming fear into faith and anxiety into peace. As the community prayed together, they found solace in their unity and strength in their shared beliefs. Ahmad's call to prayer had not only brought them together, but had also reminded them of the resilience that lay within each of them. The mosque, once a place of refuge, had become a sanctuary of hope. Section 6. Echoes of Faith, a City United. The sound of the Adhan reached beyond the mosque walls. It drifted across the fire lines, reaching the exhausted firefighters battling the blaze. They paused, their faces grimy with sweat and ash, listening to the ancient prayer. It was a moment of peace in the midst of chaos. News crews broadcasting the fire heard it too. They turned their cameras towards the mosque, its minaret silhouetted against the flames. The city watched, mesmerized, as the Adhan filled their living rooms, a testament to the power of faith in the face of adversity. Section 7. Holding the line, witnessing a miracle. Inspired by the call to prayer, a spirit of unity took hold. Muslims and non-Muslims, neighbors and strangers came together to protect the mosque. They formed a human chain, passing buckets of water, their faces illuminated by the fire's glow. As if in answer to their prayers, a miracle occurred. The wind shifted, pushing the fire away from the mosque. The flames, once a raging inferno, seemed to hesitate, to lose their ferocity. It was a moment of collective awe, a testament to the power of faith and human resilience. Section 8. A beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience. When the smoke cleared, Masjid al-Haya stood tall. The fire had come close, leaving its mark on the surrounding hillside, but the mosque remained untouched. It stood as a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience in the face of devastation. News of the mosque's survival spread quickly. People from all over the city, from all walks of life, flocked to see it with their own eyes. It was a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of unity and faith. Section 9. Beyond the ashes, a tapestry of unity. The fire left scars on the landscape and in the hearts of the people, but from the ashes rose a stronger sense of community. The shared experience, the fear, the hope, had forged a bond stronger than any flame. Ahmed, standing amidst his community, knew that this was just the beginning. The fire had tested their faith, but it had also revealed their shared humanity. They had faced the flames together, and they would rebuild their lives together, stronger and more united than ever before.